Alright, so this should be a quick video about exercise 1. It starts by saying that an object 1 is moving following the law x1t equals 100 plus 5t. An object 2 is moving following the law x2t equals 3 plus t2. And then it has 3 questions. The first question asks us to determine when the object 2 and 1 have the same x. So in order to determine that, we make them equal. So x1t equals x2t, right here, done here. We put them together, and then we isolate all the equation and make it equal to 0, so we can use the quadratic formula. Using the quadratic formula, you are going to obtain two numbers since the power that you have in the equation is 2. The first number will be negative, which is not going to be used because time cannot be negative, and we are going to use this one here. The second question asks when the time of the velocity of object 2 is equal to the velocity of object 1. So velocity, we know that is the slope of the rectilinear equation. And in order to determine the velocity for both, we have to get the derivative of the equation of position, which is what we have in this case, x1 and x2. So the derivative of the first equation here is 5, which is equal to 2t, which is the derivative of the second equation. T, then you solve the algebraic equation, and then you're going to obtain 2.5 seconds, which answers the second question. Then the third question asks us to predict which, it asks us to draw the different graphs obtained from the first object and the second one. So the first one is going to have a position of has acceleration 5, so it's going to have a rectilinear equation. The second one is going to have a parabola because it has the 2 power. The velocity is going to be constant for the first equation because it's moving at a constant rate here. For the second equation, it's going to have a rectilinear equation, rectilinear graph for the second one because it's moving at constant acceleration. And the acceleration of the first equation is going to be 0 because obviously there's no change in velocity. And the second one is going to be a positive acceleration. So it's going to have an acceleration of 1. That's what the slope of the second equation is right here.